What's going on? Today we are going to be getting the Platinum Trophy for Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. 3 steps, so obviously go through the story and get all these story trophies. Then we'll start the challenge mode, get all the trophies for that, and then it's just a case of clean up from there for the rest of the trophies. This game was a classic for me back in the day, playing this on the PCP. Again, no Platinum Trophy for it back then, but obviously today there is one, so I thought why not come back and do this and get the Platinum Trophy and just enjoy the game again. And I do just want to say a big thank you if you are watching this video. This is my first video of the channel, and I really do hope that you all enjoy the video, and I'm hoping to keep posting on in the future. So starting off, to get the first trophy is just simply by jumping into the water, which you get first when you can spawn in, which then does pop the longback sushi trophy just there for getting eaten by a fish. And the second trophy does pop shortly after completing the tutorial for getting your first piece of armor, which then pops the quartered wardrobe. I'm not going to get that word. Then the third trophy does pop for collecting my first titanium bolt, which was again found on the first level.
For the final test, I will
Following that, you do speak to the scientist here, which then does give you the Sproutomatic gadget, which then does pop another story trophy related to that.
That mimic plant seems useful. Why don't you water it with the Sproutomatic?
And following a nice little jumping puzzle, you do collect the last set of the fire boots, which does give the trophy for collecting a full set of armor, style with a twist. A little bit later on in the same level, you do have to come across Mungo, this big giant monster. After defeating him, a trophy does pop, and it is a following trophy I will need to come back and do on a second playthrough to get from him, which is using the wrench only. And a bit of foreshadowing, it took me a while to get the wrench only sort of kill on this lad. And can I just say, I absolutely despise these Clank arena missions. The amount of times I died trying to complete these, they are just the worst until I finally managed to win.
Ratchet can climb narrow
And moving
spaces
back
with a
over
wall
to Ratchet,
Jump against
this
the
trophy,
wall,
I
then
did
tap the
think
X
there
button
was
just
a
as you
bug with
touch
it,
the wall.
as I do level up my gun to the 3rd level, which is a trophy, and it didn't seem to pop as of yet, but then later on it does pop about 4 or 5 minutes later on. And following the Dreamtime section of the game, all you have to do is simply, after leaving it, turn around and re-enter the Dreamtime, which then does pop another trophy towards that as well. And immediately following this, completing the hoverboard section, you do get another trophy for obtaining the Polarizer gadget as well.
This stupid piece of junk never worked right anyway. It makes magnets change polarity so that they either push or pull when you... Never mind. Thank you, sir.
And after perusing in the Shady Dealer upgrade section, I did get another trophy to pop from purchasing a mod for any weapon. And then soon after that, I did get another trophy for collecting 10 titanium bolts. And after
No.
defeating Luna
Now what?
and her annoying
I got it.
tractor,
come, Clank.
basically,
Hang on.
another trophy does pop for defeating her as well. And shortly after that, I then did complete the game, which then did pop the final story-related trophy for defeating Otto and completing the game. And after completing the game, it was now time to start the challenge mode. And the first trophy I was to get from this was for getting a 12 times score multiplier. Following this was then getting a trophy for killing a big crab, which was simple enough just to go around the tutorial, beginning a second time, which then gets the big crab to spawn in. I did then miss the recording of the next trophy, which was for finding a secret armor set, which I got just by messing about with the armors and putting on the fire gloves during the full bomb equipment. I then also got a trophy for purchasing a Titan weapon, which again I just missed on the recording as I wasn't expecting it. As well as this trophy here for destroying 5 displays in the factory. The next trophy, which was for Mungo, which I did mention earlier, for doing a melee only. This did take me quite a while, and I can't say I was not losing my mind and pulling my hair out, which I don't have much left of anyway. Which this was just a case of basically dodging most of his attacks, swinging in and hopefully timing the right sort of pinch attacks on him and getting sort of a rhythm going on it. He is unpredictable. He would just bash you out of nowhere. And the next 2 trophies I did get again from the hoverboard racing for collecting the polarizer again, which got me the trophy for obtaining all gadgets. Following that, I did have to lose a race by coming in 4th, and when I say these AI were meant to lose, I had to just basically not move throughout the whole race until eventually someone finally won, which got me the trophy. And getting to the last mission here, I did get the last titanium bolt, which did then pop the trophy for collecting all titanium bolts. Following this was to then purchase the Rhino. A lot of sort of saving up with a 12x multiplier to get enough money to purchase this, which is quite a shame because I didn't really get to use it as well, because it was one of the last trophies I did get. Then we move on to the last 3 trophies to get, which are all done at the same place. There is a secret area called the Impact Treehouse, which is you have to go to a certain planet at a certain time, which then a teleporter will appear and allow you to teleport to this area. There are three challenges to do. Basically, one of them is just to arrive there, which does pop a trophy. The next one is to collect one of the cut weapons, so a weapon that was then removed from the game, but they've added it back in for this, as you can see. Following that was a Clank sort of trial mission, which was, honestly, I did have to look up a guide for it. They were really, really complicated to do. As you can see in this next clip, this is me completing the final challenge on the mission, which then does pop the trophy for completing one of them, which then does allow the platinum trophy to pop shortly after. So with that, that is the platinum done for Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. All 33 trophies are completed. I did really enjoy this game. It did take me back to my PSP days. Me as a kid sort of maybe going on holiday to my grandparents and taking the PSP and playing this game non-stop. I do feel that it was a bit easier today than it was back in the day, But I really do all hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I look forward to playing again.